All right. Welcome to episode 15 of the Galveston Fishing Podcast. What is it? The 18th of July. It's excited to get everyone together. We haven't had everyone together in a while. But it'll be an interesting little show. I don't think we have too much to talk about. We've been on a few fishing trips, but we got Cave, Zoe, and Wakey here. But we will kind of go through some photos that we got compiled together. For some reason, I can't get the video to work. I'll have to reach out to Riverside on that, but we got some videos that we're going to probably upload onto YouTube and or Instagram. You can follow us on the Galveston Fishing Podcast Instagram. Hit up the Facebook. We got the YouTube going. I don't know what else is there. I don't think we have like Twitter or something. I don't think anyone really. It's not for this, but yeah, let's get it going. I think we left off at what do we got? We fished a tournament, me and Daniel, right? And then I think Cave was up in Colorado, right?
Yep.
Let's see.
Yep.
So we got boom.
Yep.
So what were you up there for?
Well, I was up there for a softball tournament, and I hit up a few of our friends that we used to work with, and we took their vehicles up rock climbing up the mountain and fishing the upper St. Vrain River, just like northwest of Denver. And so, yeah, we were basically going along and looking at this river, looking for pools where the rapids would slow down and the trout would kind of stack up in those pools. So it was awesome. We did a combination of fly fishing, and then for my son, we threw spin cast reels, so he caught a few too. But
nice.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was really pretty.
Was it easily accessible, or were you all having to like take and go and do any hiking or take like off-road vehicles to get there?
No, not really. I mean, we took the off-road vehicles just because we wanted to go have fun. But to be honest, like if you go to Lyons, Colorado, which is just like northwest of Denver, all along the main road that goes up into the mountain follows this river. And so as long as it's not private, yeah, so that's me there.
I think there's a road.
Yep. Yeah, there's a road just up from that.
Nice.
So as long as it's not private, like you can pull off anywhere. You find pools, or where the rapids kind of slow down and you can fly fish out there. And it's a lot of fun. We went up to the Rocky Mountain National Forest, saw a bunch of huge elk, some really cool like alpine lakes. That was awesome. I really wanted to go fish. So like if you ever get a chance, if you go into pretty much around and even in the Rocky Mountain National Forest, there's some hikes, like a 4-mile hike that goes into like a secluded lake. And there's a lot of good fishing back in there too. Yeah. I wanted to go, but unfortunately, we only had
not have too much time.
No, not with softball. It was, and anybody who knows about that softball tournament knows what it's like. And there is a million people there. I mean, I went up to the top of the mountain. I think it was above 12,000 feet, and I ran into people I knew from League City.
Just because everyone was doing like the touristy stuff around there.
Yep. So I was driving up there, stuck my head out the window. I was like, "Hey, get out of the way!" And when he looked up, he's like, "Oh, what's up, man?" So it's kind of funny. You go all that way and you run into a bunch of people,
Yeah,
Um,
it's
but it's not. I mean, I wasn't catching quality fish like what you guys catch on the basalt. Um,
yeah,
but
but
yeah,
it
dude.
seems very similar where it's like kind of shallow with some deeper holes and stuff like that.
Yeah, correct. And honestly, dude, I was throwing dry flies, but like I was throwing streamers and they were hitting those like consistently.
Yeah, I think I gave you a bunch of like woolly buggers and stuff like that, and those, yeah, those always work really well.
That's all I threw. The only bad thing with that was it'd get hung up in the rocks occasionally. So you had to work it
Yeah,
fairly quick. But dude, it didn't matter how fast those woolly buggers were moving through the
yeah.
current,
If they
they were
want it,
getting
they want it.
slammed. Yeah, 100%. So there's another picture of where I was at. So you can kind of see I'm focusing on the areas that are, um, not as turbulent as far as
Yep.
the river's concerned. Looking for pools, stuff like that. And a lot of those fish, they like to hang out behind those big rocks. So if the current's ripping through there, if you kind of look, you got that one rock out there in the middle. A lot of those fish like to get in either underneath that rock or behind that rock. Um, And so, like a lot of times, if I threw a dry fly and it was kind of going past that rock, it would get hit when it got on the backside of it.
Yep.
Um, but I think you have a picture of some of the fish that we caught. They're pretty small. Yeah, so that's one of those willy buggers, right? Um,
Yeah.
it's got the orange head on it, and that's just a
Yeah, that
small,
one.
small trout. But what's crazy
Yeah, that.
is a fish that small was hitting them consistently.
Oh yeah, dude, they're very aggressive.
Yeah, I was surprised, to be honest. Um, Still want to go on a basalt trip. That'd be freaking awesome.
Yeah, that
Um,
is still on our to do list. I think right now we're trying to plan for was it 2027 around October, November of next year. I think us four and probably Trevino will probably
yeah,
try to hit
be
it up.
freaking awesome.
Um, but yeah, I love this type of like freshwater fly fishing every now and then. It's not
Yeah,
like something I love to do all the time because I feel like it gets kind of boring after a while. Because it's like the same shit over and over. But uh, it is
I think
definitely pretty
that's
interesting.
because we've done so well every time we go.
Maybe, yeah, it could be. I mean, if we started venturing into random places, with probably a lot of struggle busing again.
but also
But
too, it's like they can't really go anywhere, right? So like if you're fishing a pond or a stream or a river or whatever, you pretty much know what's there. Whereas
that and
like if
just
you fish,
these fish get flies thrown at them on the daily, and it's
yeah,
just over and over. They just get a fly just passing through. So sometimes like presentation and lure selection is like key in a lot of these kind of areas. But the further away from people that you are, the more aggressive these fish are going to be because they haven't seen a
right,
fly ever.
right,
I feel like that's a big difference between fly fishing these streams and saltwater fishing. Like I feel like the fly fishing, like you're fishing spots,
right.
not like saltwater fishing where you're kind of more looking at conditions.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, because these fish
for
can't really
sure.
go anywhere, right? Like,
No,
Yeah.
they just go upstream or downstream. Yeah,
and they either want to eat or they don't want to eat, so
Yeah.
exactly.
and it doesn't
Yeah, there'll
even
be
give the
times you see them,
opportunity for
you're like,
stuff to
I
move
see
in.
you right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
And especially if it's in like a popular stream, it could have been like that fish could have just been caught recently. And especially if you
Mhm.
just showed up and you're like, man, I see all these fish. And who knows, someone might have been there 20 minutes ago and caught two or three of these fish and they just all sore mouth. They're spooked. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the frying pan. I mean,
yeah,
you'll see like these 5-pound trout that like 100 of them, and they're all just, and the fly
Yep.
You're like bouncing it off its nose.
Yeah. And they see a
Come on.
fly constantly and they just
Yeah.
super
You're like-
picky, super like specific what they want to eat that day. Like,
Yeah.
But yeah, let's see what else we got. I think Zoe, you took your buddy out, right, Jonathan?
Yeah, I took Jonathan out, one of my good friends, met in college. He just feel like he needed to get out and do some actual fishing. He likes to fish, he just doesn't very often by himself. And the fishing he does do is mostly like surf fishing or off the jetty that you can walk out on. So
Yeah.
took him on the boat. He had got some scopamine patches, so we wanted to test out his seaworthiness.
Yeah.
Oh,
How did
yeah,
those
so
work
we-
again for him?
They worked great for him. He
Yeah.
said he didn't feel any motion, and we kind of put him in some spots where there was some wave action. I just wanted to see if it was going to throw him off or not. So he did pretty good. The fishing was pretty slow, generally speaking. Real goal was to like run around the boat and get it
Yeah.
ready for an offshore trip later that week. So we ran from Clear Lake all the way down to the causeway
Yeah.
and
That's a
picked
run.
up some live shrimp at the yacht basin. And then we just free lined or, popping cork shrimp against the bridge for a little bit and caught some nice trout. He caught a nice 19-inch trout, caught a nice little 15, 16-inch trout. We caught some random stuff like ladyfish, and we were hoping that the water was going to be moving more at the bridge, and it started to, and then it kind of died.
Oh,
And
wow.
that's when we just were like, okay, well, it's hot, let's go home.
Yeah.
So,
Go turn the AC on.
yeah, I mean, it was a little bit more windy than we thought it was going to be, especially coming back. Running through the ship channel was a little bit more adventurous with about a 15 mile per hour southeast wind coming through there. So that was fun. And I felt like he was like, oh, this is not calm. So,
Yeah.
so yeah, it was good. I mean, we had fun. Then I went
Yeah.
out.
Didn't he used to kayak fish a lot?
They would kayak fish occasionally, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So him and his friends, like almost every year, they've gone down to Surfside or
Yeah.
Matagorda and taken the kayaks and fished in the marshes and stuff back there. How well they do, I don't really know, but sometimes they do good at the jetties and in the surf, and sometimes they do better in the kayaks. So it just depends on where the fish are and what
Yeah.
what the conditions are. Yeah.
Those patches, are those the ones you can just buy from the store, or you got to get them prescribed?
You got to get those prescribed.
That's the one you like stick behind your ear or something?
Yeah, you stick
Yeah.
them behind your ear. Our buddy John uses them too with a lot of success. And David, I know you've put them on before.
Yeah.
They
I just
make
asked
you
to tell the
super
doctor that
thirsty.
I go offshore fishing and I need some motion sickness patches. And she's like, cool, here you go. And just
Yep.
gives me a prescription.
Dude,
They
I
work
will
really
say,
well.
I will say, like, I don't really get like seasick, but but I was in Iceland and we were going. Don't laugh at me, but there's a whole group of people and they were going whale watching, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, cool. I'll go whale watching, like whatever. Go see some humpbacks off the coast of Iceland, and dude, so they were giving out Dramamine for free, like in the boat. It was a big boat.
Yep.
And so I'm sitting inside the boat, right in the cabin. And I was like, ooh, I was like,
Yeah.
I
don't
don't
like
know,
being
man.
inside. Yeah.
So I went and took a couple of Dramamine and dude, it like knocked it out. Like I was like, all right, I'm good.
That's surprising
So-
it works so fast.
Yeah, because normally,
it did.
man, the Dramamine you have to take while you're good. If you like, for
I
me at
wasn't
least.
bad, but
Okay. Yeah, because if I try to take it after I already starting to feel bad, it doesn't work
Yeah,
for me.
it's too late.
I
I use the
normally
wrist.
if I've never used the wrist.
It's like a electric thing, and it like shocks you.
Oh, hell no!
My dad had those.
Did it work
Well,
for
I use
him?
it for like 3, the
Yeah.
2-3 day trips.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had
Castramin
those when
makes
I
you
was a
sleep
kid,
hot.
but they used to put it around my neck.
You share it
Oh,
with the dog.
yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Only when I was misbehaving, you know.
yeah. But I
I ain't
think the
even
patches
seasick.
you can keep on. You can keep the patches on for like 3 days.
You said it like dries you
Um,
out though, right? Like
it made me like my mouth super dry and everything, but I mean it's better than being seasick if you're gonna get seasick.
yeah, right?
Yeah.
I can drink
but-
water.
Yeah, exactly, right. But Zoe, what did we went offshore after that, right?
Yeah, we went to the jetties on Thursday and did dog shit. And
Oh
then
yeah, that was a
Friday-
terrible day.
Friday we went out of Freeport. Yeah.
Yeah, we did go, but the jetties, man, like that was such an abysmal day. Like I had not had a bad day like that in so long.
Drove
Yeah,
us
what did
north
we
or
catch
south.
that? Like, I don't even remember what we caught. It was so bad.
It's a bunch of small reds. That was it.
Yeah. What was it?
Was it the North Jetty?
Yes.
North jetty and the South jetty a little bit.
And the South Jet. We tried
Oh,
all the
and-
jetties.
okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dang.
We slow. David caught probably a year's supply of croakers.
Dude,
Oh,
and pigfish.
And pigfish. Oh yeah, we
Oh.
caught mass loads of pigfish, and that
It was
was
good
It
offshore
is
bait.
odd.
it was great offshore
Yeah.
bait, but nah, man, it was
It was
rough.
so bad.
So
But
yeah, we struggled that day for sure. But then Friday we caught a nice weather window, so we decided to run offshore. We
well, it
ran out
wasn't
of
as
Freeport.
nice as we thought it would be.
Well, you guys got to sleep through the bad part.
Yeah.
So yeah, we thought. I mean, we thought it was gonna be doable for sure, and it was. Um,
Well, we
We
were hoping
ran-
we'd go further.
yeah, I mean, sure, we're always hoping we can go as far as we can, and then when you get out on the water, you kind of read it and say, "Man, okay, change of plans."
No.
So yeah, we
This-
broke the jetties, and it wasn't as clean as we thought it was going to be, and it wasn't. The
No.
waves weren't as small. The wave period was okay for the most part. So I had David and our friend John in the back in the bean bags, and they were sleeping.
I didn't
And-
sleep. I
Oh, you
I
didn't sleep?
stayed with you.
I thought you were asleep for a
John-
while.
John
Yes.
told me.
John was asleep. I ended up sitting down next to you.
I thought you were asleep the whole time.
No, because I
you were allowed
did
to
end
help.
up going to sleep. Yeah. After a while, I was
Well,
like, "Fuck it, I'm going to sit down."
The reason I say that is because I was trying, because originally we were trying to go like 60, 70 miles offshore. And then I broke the jetties and I was like, we can only run maybe 18 miles an hour in this slop. So let's see how far we get before it cleans up. And it started cleaning up a little bit.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, see, there you go.
Nice.
So
Nice.
I said to myself, man, when they wake up, they're going to be disappointed we're only 30 miles offshore.
Dude,
And-
it was so bad.
What was it calling for?
I was calling for a little under 2 foot on about 6 seconds. So it was some under 2 footers and some 2 footers, and it was closer to like 5 seconds, really. So it's a little. The only problem was you really couldn't find a good line to run to get speed. So we stopped at Tall Rock, which is about 30 miles offshore out of Freeport. And we caught some blue runners and stuff, and there was a shitload of people there already, and there were more people coming. And so we caught some bait and we said, you know what? It's a little calmer. Let's try and move off and find a more secluded spot. So we found a set of rocks that I had numbers to go fish at. So we went out there, and the blue runners we caught, we managed to keep alive thanks to John bringing his additional live well for us. So, we were marking some fish on the spot that we got to. So we spot locked the trolling motor and dropped big baits down. And David was over there sticking to the slow pitch.
Dude, that was such a bad idea.
Just
mean-
wore yourself out.
He caught fish. He just didn't catch anything really that big.
No, the size
The-
was not
all the-
there.
So the biggest thing I noticed when we were out at that spot was everything was like kind of tight to the bottom.
Yep.
And then everything that was like big was eating pretty peculiarly. Like they were hitting a bait, spitting it out, chewing on the bait, spitting it out, eating the bait, running off with it, dropping it. They were not just slamming big baits like that. So we were just watching the rod and the rod holder just get beat up for a little bit. And then you would finally see the rod bend over and then set the hook on a big fish. And I think the biggest snapper we caught was 16 pounds. And then the next one was 14. And then we had a bunch that were like 17, 18 inches or something like that. And like nothing really crazy big.
These were the
After
two
that.
bigger ones.
Yeah.
Wait, so Zoe, what were you using?
So we had Spanish sardines on a knocker rig on about 6 ounces of weight. And then, so we were catching plenty of numbers. The bigger fish were hitting the big live baits, but they were just playing with it for so long that I was like, well, we can't just wait here all day. So, I mean, we did, but
I mean, we scrapped together our limit, but that was
shouldn't have been that hard. But
I mean,
every big fish we brought up spit out something that it had just eaten. So, in my opinion, I think they were eating a lot in the morning or kind of previous night. And you could see the snapper were spitting up crabs and they were
because it was like close to full moon, right?
Yeah, I was. So I was a little concerned about that, but they were eating crabs overnight. You could tell that they were definitely eating bait fish and stuff earlier in the morning.
Yep.
I mean, that big one we caught had a big old eel in its mouth that came out on deck.
Yep.
And that was pretty cool. It was different. But yeah, I mean, we didn't really catch anything else other than snapper. I don't think we caught any other species except a toadfish.
Yeah.
Toadfish
I
on a
don't
slow
have that
pitch jig.
picture.
Yeah, gross.
Gross.
How deep of water is that out there?
We were in 150?
Yeah. Nothing crazy.
Nothing crazy.
And you were
sounds about right.
slow pitched?
Yeah, he was slow pitching in 150. That's shallow for a slow
That's
pitch.
normally.
So you drop it all the way to the bottom?
Yeah.
And jig it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So what you'd use a 150 gram or
150 to 200?
To 200, depending on the current. Yeah.
Were you using the ones that you got at the fishing show?
I was using everything. I was switching
trying everything.
jigs.
Yeah. He caught fish. I mean, that wasn't the problem. It was just the bigger fish were not aggressive.
Size. Yeah.
Yeah, the bigger fish were not chasing anything.
Yeah. No.
Is there anything that maybe you wish you had out there that you could have tried?
All those croaker he caught the day before, maybe?
Those pigfish, yeah.
I mean, sometimes I read some other reports and other people had said they caught a bunch of, 16 to 20 inch fish right away.
Yeah.
And we had plenty of fish kind of around that size that we're eating pretty actively, but we were trying to catch big fish, right? So we kind of stuck to the big fish, big bait fishing for a good while before we started just not having any more blue runners to fish with.
And just trying to scrap together the limit so we could go
there's
home.
that eel that big snapper spit up. That's a pretty good size one too.
Yep.
It looks gross.
Yeah.
But it was
pretty cool.
I mean, it was
fine. It was fine, but now that we're on the other side of July 15th, now they're going to be the shrimp boats working that we can go fish.
Yep.
So we should see more mahi-mahi. We should see kingfish and stuff. Potentially
that was also another
tuna.
problem. We didn't see a lot of weed lines when we went out.
Hardly any weed. The weed did form up the next day. I was told by a friend of mine that went the next day. But he didn't tell me that he caught anything except just saw bait on it.
Yeah.
I mean, it was fine. It was a good trip. We limited out with clean fish and we got a little bit of different experience there with catching big fish. But then we explored a little bit and found some new spots or some spots that I wanted to try and see if there was anything that marked in those areas based on what I was seeing on the maps and stuff.
Yeah, we did get some good info.
Yeah, so we kind of did some recon and found some newer, closer in spots that we might go back to and maybe try to catch some mangrove snapper off of them, maybe some lane snapper and some different types of species there. Hopefully, we'll see. But yeah, it was fun. It was a good trip. We were both exhausted because we had fished the day before all day.
Yeah. Well, and we went to the boat ramp. Other people were not showing up with much either. Like, I mean, everyone had their limit. They were all small.
Yeah,
Nothing
they were all
was real big.
Nothing crazy big, yeah. So
Yeah, I don't think anyone brought in like a king or any kind of grouper. I didn't see anyone bringing in like that.
not at that ramp that we were at though. So,
Yeah,
but I mean, it was a good day. We had fun, caught some fish, and can't complain with that. Got home safely.
yeah.
Then I went last Saturday. Wait, did we go? Cave and I went. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a week ago already. Wow, that's crazy. So Cave and I went. And so we were fishing the West Bay Slam tournament or whatever, the West End tournament.
Was
West
it West End?
West End, yeah. And so we went to Greens Lake in my boat, and man, we could see so many fish popping on the backside of that little cut that you and I, David, sometimes we fish that when the wintertime
Oh
for
yeah.
stuff by the big hole. And man, they were fish all back in there, and the birds are in the front, and we just could not get to them. So we did manage a couple of fish, that, smaller stuff, but
Yeah,
we were
just
trying to
off of
catch
that cut.
redfish and trout, and it was just a struggle that day.
Yeah, the weather was insane.
The weather was insane. Cave will tell you, he goes, I looked at the radar thinking, okay, well, we're going to get a little bit of rain here. Cool. As long as there's no lightning, we're fine. And then the rain came, and there was no lightning, but good Lord, the wind. Holy cow.
Yeah,
It
it
white
was
capped the
nuts.
Greens Lake like crazy.
Ugh.
There's that redfish I caught. That was a 21-inch redfish right in front of that little island right there.
Yeah.
I wish we had the video of when I netted it.
Oh my God, I forgot about that. So
Was it bad?
like we're at the front of my boat, right? And Cave gets over the railing and nets it, and he like steps back and he steps right off the side of the elevated platform and just tumbles. And so I reach over and I just like grab his head basically, or what I could, so that he didn't hit his head on the deck. I think I grabbed him by the hood, and I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, damn it, man, are you all right?" And he was like, "Bro, I can't believe that just happened."
Yeah.
I ate shit, man.
Yeah,
I mean,
you did.
I hit the deck and I was like, well, figured that one out. Because there's like a lip, like, right? Like,
Mhm.
it's not just
It's
like
not
the
flat.
elevated platform. Yeah, it's not flat. There's a lip on it. And I my
tripped him up a little
dumbass,
bit.
but I netted the fish.
He did net
netted
the fish.
Oh,
That's right.
Nice.
So we did catch that fish. Somebody at the boat ramp when we launched at Harbor Walk definitely ate their crap too. We saw a dude like walking back to the
yeah.
boat after he parked it, and we're waiting in line to launch, and he trips and just like barrel rolls like
What?
next to the ramp. And I felt bad for him. I was
Yeah.
like, damn, he might have got hurt off of that. And Cave sticks his head out the window. I was like, hey, you all right, man? I was like, the only thing hurt right now is this dude's pride because he did not say anything.
Dude,
he was
didn't
not trying to say anything or look
I
back.
felt bad because like it was one of those where like he tripped and then you just waited for it because his feet weren't catching up with his body. And he's just like,
Oh,
you know,
God.
and I look out, I was like, hey, you good, man? Walk it off.
He-
And he didn't say shit, man.
He probably had a
And,
concussion.
Well, he was trying to hurry to get to the boat because they put the boat in, right? And there's like a lot of people there, and everybody that knows that Harbor Walk, there's overflow parking. So
Yeah.
this dude's coming back, and they're just sitting like in the launch instead of getting out of the
Oh,
way.
God.
Well, yeah. So the other truck pulls up, and he's got his boat ready to launch, and they're sitting there. And so he's trying to get back or whatever. He eats shit, and then we came in and launched on the other side. But
Jesus.
I laughed my ass off, and then I paid for it when I ate shit in the boat. So
There you go. Yeah,
you
that's like karma.
know,
Yeah, he got
I-
relative instant karma. Yeah.
yeah, I hit the bottom of the boat, and I was like, "Well, that's what you get for being an asshole."
Yeah.
So, but yeah, we did that, and then we just put a bunch of tracks on the boat. So we checked out the South Shoreline. Fished that for a little bit, and I mean it's just boats stacked everywhere on the South
Just
Shoreline. And we
everywhere.
went,
Yeah.
then we rode up and we fished those geotubes that they put in up there on the north side, kind of by Chocolate.
Yeah, like Alligator Point back that way.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Oh,
Off
yeah,
yeah,
Intercoastal.
yeah.
So we caught some fish there, and then we ran to the west wall, which was a little sketchy, but it worked out. We went in there, and then I don't know if you can put the video on there, but we saw a black tip shark just
Yeah, I'll
hauling
have to put it
ass
up
through the
on
shallows.
Instagram.
When the crazy thing is, I was reading a fishing report, like a Galveston area fishing report, and there were guys saying that the sharks are really in the shallows right now on a lot of these like
It's so
sandbars
good.
and stuff. And it was funny because on the way out there, I told Zoe, I was like, dude, I know a lot of people that wade fish over here. I was like, being that close to San Luis Pass, I was like, I guarantee you there's sharks everywhere in there. And sure as shit, we look over and you just see this black tip out of the water just hauling ass.
No.
I was like, nah, I'm good.
Nah.
We used to wade over there.
No. Do what?
Well,
We
we
used
would
to wade
wade on
over
the
there.
South Shoreline.
Yeah, we'd wade the South Shoreline.
I mean, we'd wade that too,
On the
but we'd
Galveston
also
side.
Over by
we'd
the west
wade-
wall?
Yeah, like when you come out of Chocolate.
Yeah, it's like head south, like southwest.
Yeah, over by
And it's on the
Mudcut.
other side. Yeah, it's past Mudcut.
Yeah, I've waded over there before.
Oh, yeah, no.
Before I even ever like thought about sharks. If you
and
just
danger.
don't think about it, then it's no big deal.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, when I was
totally.
young, I didn't give a shit, man. When I was
Yeah.
young,
Right?
I wade fish anywhere, but now I'm like,
Like swimming in the river
I got a
with all
boat,
those
so-
gators,
Yeah.
or duck hunting.
right?
Oh, yeah.
Fucking gators
Just don't
everywhere.
think
We go
about
duck hunting. We're shooting at the gator to try to keep it away from the dog, and the dog's going after the duck. And it's like early teal season. Anybody that hunts early teals knows like gators are a problem, especially if you go hunt up on Trinity. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I will never go up the Trinity. Never.
Dude,
there's some
I went
monster
with
gators.
Sleepy. I went with Sleepy one time, and we're going in these like back like flooded timber areas, and I swear to God, we come around the corner and there was like a 14-foot alligator that was like beached up.
Yeah.
It was so damn big, I thought it was fake. I mean,
it looked
huge.
fake.
And so we got close to it, and it went off in the water, and I was like, absolutely not.
Nope. I refuse.
But yeah, that was about it. We ended up, after we fished the west wall, we were heading back, and I told Zoe, I was like, screw it, let's go into the bay and just see what we can find. And there were slicks out there. There were birds working. We were catching stuff, but it was real kind of hit or miss. It was like pockets, which that's my plan for tomorrow. I'm going to go fish Confederate, fish west, just kind of like off North Deer Island. What's it called? Drift fishing. And then as the tide's coming back in, I'll probably push into the main areas of either Cronk or Greens and see if I can catch something coming through there.
Yeah,
Despite
you'll have Hunter
wanting-
with you, right?
Yeah, I'm going to take him with me. He wants to go to Louisiana, but I don't feel like driving 2 hours in the morning. So
that's what I'm doing tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's overcasted and everything else. I'm like, it's going to be hard for me to see.
Yeah, it's going to be a struggle for us.
So did y'all weigh anything in at that tournament?
No.
Nothing.
Did y'all even go to the weigh-in?
No.
Nah.
No, we were going to, and I told Zoe, I was like, hey man, I was like, we can either go or we can keep fishing. And I was like, if you don't care, I don't care. So
y'all could have just drove the boat over there and got y'all's free t-shirt.
Oh, it's not free. You pay for the entry
Well,
fee.
yeah.
Well, the last one I got out of there, everything on the back like wore off of it.
Same, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think mine are like that now.
The black one.
We were just like drifting green, like in front of greens and stuff, and we were seeing slicks pop up. So I was like, you know what? It's 4:00. We're too late for weighing, and we have fish activity around us. Let's try and get some fish. So I hooked a decent trout that got off, and then he hooked like a monster gaff top, and then I caught a whiting on a soft plastic, which I've never done before.
It was
super
aggressive.
sized one, aggressive, yeah.
Nice.
But I mean, we were just like, whatever. Let's It was cool. We had one redfish in the box,
Yeah.
and that was barely a keeper. So I was like, man, this is not going to do us any good if we go out there. So
Do you have
Yeah.
a live well
I
or
do.
like a release well?
I have
I
a
mean-
live well. It needs I need to add the pickup so that it stays filling up as we're running, because currently does not do that very well.
Does that redfish stay in there pretty good?
Up until probably 2:00 or something, then I think we're just like gave up on recycling the water because we're like, to
Yeah,
be fair,
ideally, we
they
could have
stayed
put an
alive for a
ice
long
chest.
time.
We could have put an ice chest in there, with a bubbler or whatever to try to keep it alive longer. But then now you got to fucking recycle the water in there, like manual. It's just whatever.
It was fine for what it was, but
We didn't
he
have
was
any
alive
go
for most
juice.
of the day. Yeah.
No.
I think we would have had more emphasis on it if we had caught some other trout or something to throw in there too with them, but we just could not find fish that were hungry, dude. It was crazy after the morning, because the morning we fished and there was plenty of activity where we were. We saw the fish and we caught some decent fish, and then it just shut off. We got rained on, we got wind, we got everything that you can imagine.
Multiple times.
And then we got a steam, then we got a sauna, because when we went down to West Wall, it was steamy. And then it was a weird weather day, and it was a weird bite because the fish seemed hungry in the morning. That was it. Because I don't really think we saw anybody else catching fish anywhere we went.
No, but we saw a lot of guys fishing over by the oyster farm.
Oh, nice.
There was probably like
a
4 boats. Yeah, they were like stacked up around that oyster farm. It's right over there, just past Chocolate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lone Star oysters.
But
when are you gonna get your oyster farm going?
When I finish every other project that I've got around here.
So never.
Yeah. After I retire.
Yeah.
After the market's saturated.
Yeah, exactly, right. Oh,
I did fix the lights on my trailer today, though.
Heck yeah.
Oh, there you go.
So they all work, you said?
They all work, even the running lights.
So what did it end up being the problem?
So it was a grounding issue on both the lights and the main harness. So basically the main harness, the grounding wire corroded off. And so I ended up buying a new harness, rewired it, and then secured the grounding wire. And then I bought 2 new lights, grounded it, and I had to cut one of the lights off because on the back, the nut ended up rusting. And so it was just like spinning when I was trying to get it off. So I took my Sawzall this morning, cut them off, pulled the light off, put another one on. So it's good to go. But so I got that done. We're going to go fishing tomorrow. So I'm pumped. Can't wait.
Y'all gonna launch out of Harbor Walk or go down to Waterman's?
I'm probably going to launch out of Harbor Walk and then
just
run out
what
to, well, yeah, like run out to Confederate and then do some drifting like first thing in the morning, because the tide should have been fully like pulled out. And then, as the tide comes up, then I'll run kind of in some of those other areas where it's coming in. So last I saw, it's showing that low tide's 5:54 a.m., high tide's at 11:55 a.m. So should be incoming tide, and then low tide's at 7:44 p.m. So like today, it had a couple of different tide times. It was 5:06 a.m. and then for low, high was 11:37 a.m. and then low tide was 6:40 p.m. or 18:40 for you military types, and then high tide was 10:49. So it looks like tomorrow's not supposed to be as good as today, but the wind is slacking off, so it makes it easier.
Yeah, I think
we also don't want to deal with island traffic either.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, there was a
Especially
ton
on
of
a
traffic
weekend.
today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't want to deal with it. So we'll do that, and then when it gets hot, we're out.
Go home. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, Parker doesn't know it yet, though. But I'm gonna wake his ass up at 3:00 in the morning tomorrow.
He might be up still.
He might be up still. That is true.
Yeah, so is my son.
We're gonna run down to Sabine and fish that Salt Club Classic. I forgot what it's called.
Oh yeah, I forgot that was
The 51st year they've been doing this tournament. But yeah, no. So yeah, me and Parker are gonna run over there tomorrow morning. And then the weigh-in ends at 2:00. That's the only thing. So we're actually
that's
gonna
a short.
launch. We're gonna
Oh,
launch
man.
at the weigh-in place or at that marina.
That's gonna be a run.
Oh,
It's 25 miles.
So it's gonna be a
25-mile
run.
run in the morning, and then there's a couple of spots I want to hit up on the way back. If for some reason we don't do good by like 11 o'clock, we'll head back.
you have to run across the lake.
the bay, yeah.
Oh,
But it's gonna be calm. Like it's gonna be not windy over there tomorrow. So
Lake Sabine.
yeah, Sabine Lake.
Lake Sabine.
But yeah, so that's our plan for tomorrow. Hit up that fish that tournament for a little bit, go weigh in, and be on our way home by I don't know 4:30. Maybe we'll get a Pizza Inn.
Oh, I mean, yeah, you got those freaking gift
Get the
certificates.
gift certificates.
Yeah.
Use those gift cards.
Yeah.
No, they're not even gift cards. They're
No,
gift certificates.
it's literally like a piece of paper. And it's only for Pizza Inn in Port Neches.
Yeah, very specific.
Very specific. I mean, they're a
But
sponsor.
like, it looked
so
like a pretty nice spot.
Nice
It looked like an
place.
old school, like
Pizza Hut
they
type
had
of
a
thing.
pizza buffet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that is
yeah,
good.
maybe me and Parker will, after we do the weigh-in, because I don't think there's food at this weigh-in.
Oh dang.
But we'll do the weigh-in because there's there's $1,000 drawing for at the weigh-in, and then there's like 10, I think, lifetime fishing licenses that are going to get drawn.
Nice.
But to enter the drawing, you have to weigh in a fish.
Okay.
So
catch something.
It's way different than any of the tournament because you can use bait, you can use live bait, dead bait, you can use live dead bait. There's like 10 different categories. So I think you got redfish, trout, flounder, most spots, sheep's head, black drum.
Oh, there was that big black drum.
Well, I think there's a limit on that drum though. I don't know what the range
What's
is.
the Louisiana limit?
I know. So that's the thing. I gotta look that up. But it's gonna be Texas limit, so it has to cross over.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's right.
And then there's some minimums for the adult side, like a 5-pound minimum for redfish and stuff like that. But since Parker is going to be fishing the junior side, there's no minimums as long as it's a legal fish.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, he texted me. He was like, "Hey, I want to go hit up Sabine again." So I think he's going to get up on the tower this time. So hopefully we'll get some shots of him on the tower, and maybe he'll wear some freaking sunglasses. But yeah, that's our plan. It's gonna be a long day tomorrow. I gotta wake up early. I haven't even gotten anything ready. I don't have nothing ready. After this is over, I gotta go run to the garage and rig up some shit. So
doing the same thing.
But yeah, let's see.
I gotta go to work
Tonight?
Yeah. What time is it?
It's 9:50.
It's 9:47.
Oh, okay. Yeah, like 30 minutes.
Y'all better get after it then.
But yeah, so we'll probably, hopefully I can get this thing uploaded. We've been getting some traction on everything. So yeah, you guys, if y'all want to, support us, you can follow us on Instagram, follow us on Facebook, follow us on YouTube. The Galveston Fishing Podcast. We still have our email if you want to email us for some reason because you're like 50. The Galveston Fishing Podcast at gmail.com. I mean, I check it like once a month, so I just use the emails for logins for all of our like Podbean stuff and Riverside stuff.
Or if you want to go fishing with us.
Yeah, if you want to go fishing. I need to reach out to Austin, see what he's been up to, see if he wants to go fishing. But
we're taking a buddy Tuesday.
Yeah, we're taking Tuesday. Probably do the same thing you're gonna do tomorrow, Cave. So
I'll let you know how it goes.
Yeah. Unless you want to make a run to the West Wall.
Go wade fishing?
You talking about me or are you talking about on Tuesday?
You.
Maybe. I can run straight across that thing.
Yeah, if it's flat.
I don't care. I'll send it. Tell Hunter to hold on.
Yeah, for dear life. But let's see. I think we kind of covered everything. It was kind of haphazard with our show notes. Well, I didn't send out any show notes. I just kind of
What show notes?
Winged it. Do what?
What show notes?
Yeah, there was no show notes. Yeah. But all right, so thank you for listening to episode 15 of the Galveston Fishing Podcast, or watching. Now that I keep forgetting that we have video now, so it's kind of cool. So you can watch us on YouTube and Spotify. The Apple Podcast video is a fucking nightmare, so I'm not there yet. So yeah, right now just YouTube and Spotify video podcast. And you can still listen to us on Apple Podcasts, on Podbean, Spotify. You can listen to all of our old episodes on Podbean, Spotify, YouTube. I have all the episodes on YouTube uploaded. It's just there's only video for I think 13, 14, and 15. Everything else is gonna just show our logo. But yeah. Thanks for watching and listening, and until next time, we'll hit y'all up.
See ya.
How do I stop this?
We'll hit y'all up?
I don't fucking know.
What does that even mean?
That was terrible.
That was terrible.
We'll hit someone.
We'll hit someone, yeah.
Dropped me on my head?
Sound